Konnichiwa. Today we're going to be doing origami. And origami is a Japanese art form and is the art of paper folding. So today we're going to take the traditional square piece of paper, we're going to make this into a wrestler called a rat-a-tat-tat wrestler. Now usually you think of wrestling in Japan, what do you think of? I think of sumo wrestlers, those big guys that go around wrestling. This guy will not look like this origami. This will be really skinny wrestlers. But when we're done, we will be able to have a wrestling match with them. And I'll explain more about that later. To start with, we're going to take this piece of paper and you're going to fold it in half. You want to try to get it as even as possible and then put a nice crease in it. When you get that done, open it back up so it's like a book. The fold is in the middle. See how it looks like a book? Now, take one of the sides. I'm going to take the left-hand side. You're going to fold it in, and we want to fold it so it reaches that line. It can't go over the line. It needs to stay a little bit before or right on that line. And then again, give it a really good crease. When you get that done, we do the same thing to the other side. We take that and fold it in. We don't want to make it go over. And make it go to that center crease. And again, give it a nice fold. Now, next is the easiest step of them all. You take the paper and you fold it together into one big long strip. Now, we have one fold left. So far, this has seemed probably pretty easy. This last step is the most difficult one I'm going to teach you. But I really want everyone to try. So, I don't want anyone to say they can't do it. Look and see what I do and try a couple times, and I'll help people after a while, but I want everyone to try it first because you guys know how much I don't like people to say I can't do it. So we're going to take this. What we want to do is we want to take this fold and we want to be able to bend it the other direction. So I usually put my finger in here just to give it a little support, and I take this finger. I don't want to press right at the top. I want to press down just a little bit, and you want to press till that fold pops the other direction. I'm going to do that again. You're going to put your finger there and press it till that crease comes the other way, and then you're going to take it and you're going to crease that down. And this little part that comes out, that's going to be his head. That's what's going to help support him. So when you stand him up, he should stand. Okay, now, I am going to take these two wrestlers and we're going to have a wrestling match. Red versus yellow. Who will win the battle of the century? Welcome to our wrestling match. Now that we've made our origami rat-a-tat-tat wrestlers, you'll notice that there's these squares on some of the tables. This is going to be our wrestling ring. And I'm red, so I'm going to take my person, put him inside the ring, and my opponent is going to be the yellow, and they set theirs up also. Once you both have them set up wherever you'd like them, what you're going to do is you're going to pound on the table, and these guys will move. Now, the first person to touch the line loses, or if your person falls over, it loses. So whoever's left standing or left inside the ring, they are the winners. So let's start. You'll see a move. Notice that yellow touched the line. So red is the winner. Yay, red! Now we are going to make a jumping frog. And when we get done, if things go right, you should have a frog that actually will jump. What we're going to do first is take our paper and we're going to fold it in half. Try to get it as even as possible and then put a nice crease in it. And then we're going to open it back up. And now we want to take, and I'm going to turn it, we're going to fold it again. And put a nice crease in it. And when you open it back up, you should have 4 squares. And the next step is we're going to take this square and we're going to make it into a diamond shape. To do that, we have to take each corner, bring the corner to the center, but not going over those lines. So I'm going to start with this corner, put it up in here and give it a nice crease. Then I'm going to turn it, do the same thing to this side, turn it again, and one last side. And you can see now I have my diamond shape. Now we're going to take it from a diamond shape and we're going to make it into a kite shape. So what we're going to do, these steps get a little bit more difficult. We're going to take this edge, not the corner, but the edge. We want this to fold in and hit this center line. So you do not want to do this. You want to take this edge, the whole edge, and you're going to bend it up just like that. I'm going to do it one more time. Take this edge, bend it up, give it a crease. We're going to do the exact same thing to the other side. Not the corner, but this line, this bottom line here, needs to come up and reach that center line. A nice crease. I say it looks like a kite shape. Some of my students like to pick it up and say it looks like an ice cream cone. From here, I'm going to flip my project over. We're going to take it from now this upside down kite shape. We're going to make it into a triangle. To do that, we take this bottom section and we just fold it up. Make that bottom edge nice and flat. Okay, now we have several more steps to do. Now, we're going to take this bottom corner. We need to make it hit the middle bottom. A lot of students, when they do this, they try to go like this. And that's going to make it into a kite shape again. We do not want that. This is going to almost look like an airplane in a minute. We're going to take this corner to the center. So we're going to go this direction. Sometimes you really have to bend it. Give it a nice crease. See how that could be a wing of an airplane? I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Take this corner, not here, we're going to down the bottom. So I'm going to take and crease it. There, now it really looks like an airplane. But it's not, it's going to be a frog. So we still have a couple more steps. Now, you might say when I have it folded down, looks kind of like a house, doesn't it? We're going to take this bottom edge, we're going to fold it, and we have to fold it up so it goes over, up into this triangle area. So I'm going to take and bend it up, crease it down. After this, we only have 2 steps. Now, after this is going to be the feet of the frog. We're going to take and we're going to bend what we just did. We're going to bend it back. This is my frog laying on his back right now. Okay, so these are the feet. If you flip them over, you see, we only have 1 step left. He needs a nose. So for the nose, you just take the end, however much you want, and you bend it. And you have your frog. And to get the frog to jump, what you do is you take this back end, you press down and then you let go, and he jumps. Mine fell over. And it's fun because when you jump, sometimes he flips upside down, does crazy things. What we're going to do is we are going to have a race. And several frogs will jump at a time, and we'll see who's got the fastest frog. For our next project, we are going to be making a samurai helmet. Now this will not be a helmet that you can wear. This will be more like a helmet for your Barbies or G.I. Joes. But it's a fun project to do. Take your paper and hold it so it's a diamond shape. And you're going to fold the top corner to the bottom corner. So it's going to go from a diamond shape into a triangle shape. Give it a nice crease. Then the next step is we're going to take this corner and we're going to bend it down to meet the bottom corner. Give a nice crease. Do the same thing to the other side. This corner down to the bottom. One of my students once said this looked like a puppy dog when they were done with it because it looks like it had floppy ears. So now we're back to a diamond shape just like we were before. Now we're going to take these 2 flaps And we're going to take this bottom corner and we're going to fold it up to the top corner. Just like this. You're going to do, probably you figured this out by now, the exact same thing to the other side. Bend it up like that. Now, samurai warriors have horns that stick out from their helmets. So that's what we're going to make now. We're going to take these tips. We're going to bend just the top part out, not very much of it. You want to bend it not down, you want to bend it out to the side. We want it sticking off the edge. And give it a crease. Do the exact same thing to the other side. It's okay if they end up a little bit different. Just like that. Now, the bottom part, we have 2 pieces of paper. We're going to take just one of them, and you're going to fold it up. We do not want to fold it all the way up because we're going to cover up what we did. You want to fold it, leave a little bit of space, and crease it down. Then what we're going to do with this last little part is we're going to take and bend this up. This is going to be like the brim of the cap. So you're going to take it and bend it up. See how that goes? It also helps it stay a little bit more. We only have 2 steps left, and it's the back of the hat. So we're going to flip it over, and you're going to again bring it up, not all the way, bring it up part of the way, crease it, and then bring the rest of that up so it all fits in the top triangle. You're going to bend it like that. Then if you pull out just a little bit, flip it over, here we have our samurai hat.